Hello, I'm going to show you how to modify your GitHub profile page to give it a little bit more pizzazz so you stand out from the crowd. There are a lot of reasons why you might want to consider doing this. For one, we know the revolution that something like having a great LinkedIn profile has done. Is almost a requirement if you're looking for a job or your technologies, you want to get your words out there and your ideas out to the world. You need to have that presence from a professional perspective and a career perspective. It's a must in today's world. And what LinkedIn has done for resumes and just your professional presence online, GitHub is really doing that for technology. So if you're a technologist, writing code, learning about it, having ideas you want to share, being a thought leader, having a GitHub profile presence is really it's a really a requirement at this point. So when you create a profile on GitHub, if you haven't, you get a profile not too dissimilar to what you get from LinkedIn, but this is a vanilla profile. And what we want to do here is how do we customize this a little bit so it stands out, just give it that little bit more standout versus what you get out of the box. There are a couple of things that we need to do, and I'll do them live here because to be honest, my profile should have been updated a long time ago. I just did not get around to doing that. And instead of me doing it out and talking about why you should do it, we just do it live on my own profile. So you can see and follow along to do this on your profile. Having this online presence, especially sharing ideas, is just a must. So when we come in here, there are a couple of things that I needed to make that work. We're gonna have to have a repo. So if you come into your profile, this is my profile. You we need a README file in MD, a Markdown file to put in the content that gets showed up here. Well, how do we get that README file? We have to gonna create a repo, and that repo would have the same name as your profile. So Fru Luis is the name of my profile. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back and let's go ahead and create a new repo. It's very important to make sure that the name is exactly the same as your your profile name. Anything else, it's not going to work. And you want that to be um, you want that to be public. So here we'll just give it a good description. So public facing uh, profile, right? So let's just give it a name, public facing profile for Fru. So give it a name for what you need. We want to add a README, so this is really a requirement. Licensing, I don't really care so much for that right now, just because we're doing this for demo. So now we have a README with .md. All right, so we have a README with .md, and that's really about what we need. Once we have that, if you put in content here, that content would show up in your profile. So if I go back here and I visit my profile here, now you see that there's a fruit.readme, and whatever content we place in this README file will show up in my profile. And this is really the opportunity to showcase your work, to talk about your ideas, the things you're working on. Do you have an open source project? Are you contributing to something? Do you have other links you want to embed in here? This is an opportunity to put that. And the moment you edit this, so let's just do a quick edit here. So here are some ideas to get started with. Hi there. Welcome. Welcome to Fru's page, right? Or page or profile, whatever we call it. I'm just gonna do it just for the sake of demo here. So welcome to Fru's page, and we go back and we refresh our profile, so it's always just updated. Think about the beauty of GitHub just really coming into play here. So now we have a very quick README showing up on my profile. Now you definitely want to do more than just say hello, welcome to Fru's page, right? One of the things I've used in the past, and I might consider changing from this service. I hate to say it because it's been very great, but I've used BioFM to collect all my links and resources that I have and to put them out there. So like my blog, my books, Instagram, you name it, Angel, other things I'm involved with that really pique my interest. Twitter, YouTube channel, and just a one-stop shop where I can put in links. And if you're looking for Fro, you can just go there, grab those links. But if if GitHub is going to be where a lot of traffic comes through from a technical perspective and my technical community, then I want to make sure that this, um, if you land on my profile here from GitHub, it has as much resources as possible, so people are not having to bounce to different links. So just something to think about. And so with that said, um let's go in and edit this page to add some resources here. So we're going to edit this page. What I typically do is I just would copy. I just have that habit usually of copying links and just doing a backup. So let me do a backup here on the other screen of that content, just in case there's something there that I want to take a look. All right, so that's been copied. It's been backed up, and this is just for full markdown, and we can go in and start writing markdown here. But interestingly, there is a project that I came across that seems to have made this very streamlined. I haven't tried this, so we're going to be trying this live. So it's a project that generates LinkedIn or GitHub Markdown, and it's developed in India, and it's open source, and it just seems really interesting. So instead of me having to try to write things in here, let's see if um, this GitHub profile README generator would be a relevant asset. So hi there, I am. Let's do through. Oh, did we lose that? Let's go back there. All right, Frunde, that did save. Passionate. I'm passionate technologists. In All right, I'm a passionate technologist. I love disrupting entropy. Whether we're talking about entropy from a career perspective, technology perspective, business perspective, wherever there's entropy, we're gonna find that and we're gonna smash it. So, what are you currently working in? I'm currently working on, let's say, YouTube uh, tutorials, and you can go in and put in whatever content you want there of fruit tech, and then let's go ahead and put fruittech.io. That's the link, right? So go in and put in as much details as you want. Ask me about technology, career, inspiration, sales, you name it. So everything in between, you can ask me about it. How to reach me, fruittech3 at gmail.com. Portfolio link. Well, of course, the portfolio link is what we want here, just for the sake of this exercise. And I'm going to clean this up a little bit later. Fruittech.io, resume link, find me on LinkedIn. Fun fact, love disrupting entropy. That's what I love to do. All right. And then fill in the details with as much details, fill in the blanks with as much details as is relevant here. And I believe you can change these questions too. So it doesn't have to just be the questions that the folks have put in here. You can change the questions. And one of the things I enjoyed about this too is the skills. So here you can select skills. Are you good at Python? I don't know, PHP, Scala, Object. I'm not very familiar with Nime. I know Nime, Java, of course, C, Perl. So these are programming languages. There's no SQL. That's surprising. Very surprising. But I'm sure this is just getting started. The front end, HTML5. I'm not really a front end person. I'm just all over the place. I know everything as an architect. You kind of have to know everything: Kafka, Node, Spring Boot, and all of that. Express, Hadoop, NGX, Android, mobile development. Not really my expertise. AI, of course, OpenCV, PyTorch, Learn, Pandas, Seaborn, NumPy, all the rest, databases, Oracle, you name it, everything in between. Uh, we can touch that. Not so much of Redis. I know of Redis. Database visualization, Grafana, Chart.js, Canvas, and Kibana. It's good. DevOps, Docker, and all the nine yards. So we're just gonna Pick a few things here: backend, Firebase, Upright, Amplify, Heroku, of course. Testing, and just go down the list. I'm not gonna spend too much time there. So here, GitHub, you can put in the name, dev tool. So all those interesting links, go in, put in the details, lead code, RSS feeds, Chef, Stack Overflow. I think it's through Louis too as well. Twitter is through Louis. Just go in, put in all the details. LinkedIn, it's the same. Just put in all the details as much as you can. And add-ons: display visitor counts badge, display GitHub trophies, display profile stat cards, display top skills, Twitter badge, dev to blog. Oh, I don't really have a dev to blog. Display latest Medium blog posts. I do have a Medium, so I did not see that. But there you go. I believe it's for Louis. My personal blogs. This too is through Louis. Buy me coffee. I do have a profile for that. And once you're done, you can, I believe, generate a README. So at this point, it should generate the content for you, and you can copy Markdown, download it, back it up, preview what it looks like. Let's do a preview. So this is what it looks like. Okay, I think this is pretty interesting. More so than I could have done if I had to write all this by myself manually. That would take a little bit of time. So with that said, let's just go in there, paste that, replace everything, and once we save that, everything should now show up and give us a little bit more of a presentable uh, a GitHub profile, a GitHub profile. So I would say the GitHub profile here looks a little bit more presentable than what we had before. And imagine if you are working on a project, or somebody wants to collaborate with you, or you're just out looking for a job, or having ideas you want to put on in the wall. I think having something that looks great and people, I would say this is an ad compared to what we had before, and I'm sure people will agree. I might spend some more time to clean this up a little bit, make sure the links are all directly to the things that I want. And this is something you can consider doing for your own site. So having a good README on your LinkedIn, on your GitHub profile, to me, I think it's now a requirement for technology professionals, very similar to what LinkedIn has done. GitHub having that as a technologist is really a big plus, and this could be an entry point to all the other things that you do as a technology professional. And it's pretty easy to maintain, very easy to maintain. Just coming back into this project, make any changes, add any links and resources, and voila, there you go. You have everything up and running. All right, so there you have it. I thought this is we share this and elevate this to the platform. If you find this valuable, please do leave comments below. If you have profiles that are eye catching, or if you've done something similar and you feel like you want to share it out to the world, don't hesitate to leave that in the comment section below. I think folks that watch the channel would all benefit from that. And if you have any tips and tricks, tools and technologies, opinions you want me to talk about, don't hesitate to let me know in the comment section below, and I'll see what I can do. Again, thanks for watching. You have been awesome. I have been through. I'll see you in